There is currently a massive divide split in the community about, are we at the start of a bull market or are we in a bear market going much lower? And are we about to plummet down much lower? And is it the same for the altcoins? Let's check the macro and the broader global markets and economy and see what is exactly happening. I am your host, Jordan. Nothing on this video is financial advice, so always do your own research. As we can see, the crypto market is just kind of flat. So Bitcoin is hovering around $62,000. We do have Ethereum at 1.7 K. Then we have BNB here at $570, XRP at $1, and Solana at 77. So we do have underneath that Tron, Hyperliquid, and Dogecoin, guys, in the top 10. Of course, we have Zcash as well. They have some big news and announcements. And we have Stellar, Cardano, which plummeted recently after the founder came out and basically left. And then there was Monero here and Canton and some other exciting tokens. So a lot happening in the market. If we take a closer look at the stock markets, we can see the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, okay, and the Dow Jones. They all have this kind of bull flag pattern where they went up and now they're creating a sideways flag, right? It is the same for the Nasdaq here, as you can see, and the same with the Dow Jones. So if we look on it, for example, if we take the Nasdaq, then we can see it has gone up and now it's creating basically a flag. So let's do a better flag pattern. And you know, a lot of the time, these kinds of bull flags, they do explode up again, okay, once they get to the end of the pattern here. So are we in a risk on or risk off environment? And is the Federal Reserve doing money printing, quantitative easing or not? If we take a look at the balance sheet, which is the latest liquidity injections in the money system, we can see that we are slowly but surely creating this, you know, this upwards line here. So we have been continuing to go only up, guys, all the way since back in, you know, November, December last year, 2025. So this is just creating higher steps up. So we can probably expect it to continue here until or unless, of course, this trend changes. The US money supply continues, right, going through the roof. As you can see here, the money supply is expanding and exploding up. So when it comes to that, it just continues rising month over month all the way since back in October 2023. So we have been in a money expansion cycle since then, and we have seen all the stocks and all the other risk assets explode accordingly. We did see gold have its run recently and it's been going sideways. Let's take a look at it. So gold here had its blow off and now it's going kind of back down / sideways here. The same with silver, right? The silver has created that same pattern where it had a parabolic rally, a blow off, you know, up here, and now it's going down. And then oil spiked up again because over the weekend we did actually see Donald Trump come out and start bombing Iran again. The guy is relentless. He's so funny. He loves causing drama. First he said there was a peace deal and then he said they're launching the largest strikes, new strikes on Iran over the weekend. So very powerful US strikes, and then that spiked the price of oil all the way back up to $76, guys, here. So how does this affect Bitcoin? Well, we'll have a quick look at MicroStrategy first, which is actually a stock, the largest one related to Bitcoin, and the largest Bitcoin treasury company, continues its downward trend with its product STRC here, which is fixed Bitcoin yield, dividend yield payments in the market, struggling to get back up over $91. It got rejected at 91, now it's back down, went all the way down to 85. So this thing is supposed to be pegged at 100 and now it's lost it for nearly a month. As you can see, it plummeted all the way down, bounced back up and got stuck here along this wall, and now it's heading, you know, even lower. So this is not looking good for MicroStrategy and the whole Bitcoin treasury company business. Bitcoin in itself, of course, the leader of the market, is at around nearly $63,000 again here, and unfortunately it is now, because we had this previous line of support going along sideways here, so now it tried to break out here, but it got sucked back in, and now it's basically using this as a ceiling, right? It's going sideways along here and it can't get back above this new, you know, this new sideward range channel that is stuck in, and because it used to be stuck in this channel, this higher one, but now it's stuck in this lower channel, so that's not good, and there's no necessary immediate signs of bullishness. So we need to keep an eye, but there has been some tokens that have done well, individual altcoins. We have Arbitrum pumping back up again. They did a deal, I think, with a new layer 2 chain. We've had the Robinhood layer 2 chain come out, and what do we have? We have Venice token up 7%. Venice is a hot AI token in these bearish times. Then we do have Canton up at 5%, which is a hot privacy token. We gave you, as always, a lot of these choices early, and Lighter is doing pretty well as well. Near Protocol coming back a bit today. Now the total locked in value in DeFi, the total locked value is going down, right? The TVL is only 72.54 billion, so it went down a bit recently and then it went sideways along this range. Also with Artemis, we can see that the highest fee producing generating chain is in fact Tron, with $718,000 in fees generated in the last 24 hours, and Hyperliquid second with 684,000 fees. BNB 353,000 fees, and Solana 343,000 fees in order of the top chains by fees and real revenue generated on chain, okay, in the last few hours as well. And then we can actually see here the statistics coming in here for Robinhood chain, which is their new, Robinhood has launched their own chain. It doesn't even have their own token for the chain specifically though, like a Robinhood chain token, but it's already up here in the index performance benchmark statistics, and we can see we have it going along up here. So I think that is for the Robinhood chain, right? For altcoin season, the indicator is just only at 50 out of 100, and the fear and greed index is slightly recovering now, going up a bit to 27. So the general mood in the market is just stagnating kind of still, but quite good, getting a bit more positive after recent bearish action that we did see in the markets. So that is your daily news digest, okay, for the day. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for the incredible and amazing support as always right here on this channel, guys, and we'll see you all soon in the next videos.